songs running around the trees?
It's not our stereotypical Bollywood film, you'll be disappointed there, but it has great songs. It has fantastic music by Nitish Pais and Charu Mohan. Nitish has formed a rock band in India. It is the first Hindi rock band. He has given background score for the film too, and the title song is also composed by him. And there is a very beautiful Sufi song in the film which comes in the end credits, which is done by Charu Mohan. The music is fantastic. And I was completely zapped when they made me hear the music. I was like, who's done this? And then walk in these two kids. They must be in, I think barely in the mid-20s, you know. And I'm like, it's not fun. I mean, I don't believe it. These guys can do this music. And Nitish went up to me and said, you won't believe it. I have a rock band. I have been working on this rock band and we've been touring around for a very long time and we've made so much music. I refuse to perform at Hard Rock Cafe in India. Why? Because we are playing in Hindi. I said, this is the most diabolical thing that can ever happen to us. You know, on one hand, we take so much pride in opening a Hard Rock Cafe in the heart of the city in Mumbai, and on the other hand, अरे आप तो हिंदी में गाते हैं. अच्छा तो कल से भोजपुरी में गा लेंगे. I mean, I was like, alright, no problem. This is your big break, and you're gonna go a long way.
बरखा जी अपने हम तक कितनी फिल्मों में काम किया है?
ये मेरी चौथी फिल्म लगी है. हाँ जी. पहली फिल्म थी खिलाड़ियों के खिलाड़ी, भूत, and I did a Dutch film called Driving Miss Farman. That was the first Indo-Dutch collaboration. The writers had come from Holland.
What's the name of the Dutch film?
Driving Miss Farman.
Farman?
P-A-L-M-E-N. I was playing a character called Tracy Emin. She is an English painter. And I was playing herself, you know, by her name. Every character in the film is real and we were playing accurately, you know, true to life story. So it was a very curious experiment. It never released in India. It was only meant for Holland.
Now you're having this premiere in the beautiful city of Fremont. Why is that? Can I ask? Open to everybody. You're having this premiere in the beautiful city of Fremont. So what is the reason for this choice?
You already give the answer. It's a beautiful city, so that's why.
Actually, producer chose this city, and Mr. Dhillon, he want her to come here actually. Yeah, because he is responsible for Fremont and all Northern California for this movie also.
मैंने तो एक ऐसे इतने बड़े सारे मेरे पंजाबी भाई बहन हैं जो मेनू मिस कर रहे हैं तो सीधे आ जाओ तो मैं आ गई
थिएटर में मिस कर रहे हैं
थिएटर में बैठे
Because actually we have a lot of fans of SITAARRE here, and friends, family, so that's why we choose this city.
And also from a distribution angle, see, we've done a premiere in LA. It was probably in the news all over the place.
Yes.
So, as someone who's like lived here and lived in LA, I think we don't want to ignore our Indian audience. So the intention of doing in LA was not to say, okay, guys, we are only going after the mainstream. We do like the mainstream, no question about that. But we also want to go to our Indian audience. And what better place than Fremont?
Ultimately, you are my audience.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, if you people like it, then it makes sense, right? So, and for me, San Francisco is very special because first time when I came to United States, I came to this city. And my first event ever held through SAFA, he is the organizer for SAFA, was held in San Francisco. So I'm like, yes, anytime.
She has lectured in Stanford, guys, just FYI. And she actually lectured a class in Stanford.
Oh yeah, that was a Bollywood class. It talked about the role of Indian women in Bollywood. So I was like, all right, am I qualified to speak about it? So it was interesting.
Are you releasing this movie only in Indian theaters or in mainstream, the other theaters also like Century 21 and
I think I can give a crack at that. So basically, our intention was to we are doing the worldwide distribution, but not in India. So India, I cannot qualify. Our company is called Golden Gate Creations, and Barkha is a partner in that. Barkha and myself. So we are releasing it in the United States for now. seeing how it does in the United States will propel us to decide whether we want to go to Canada, whether we want to go to UK. To answer your question specifically, no, we are not releasing it in Century, etc. For the simple reason that the star system, which exists in Bollywood, unfortunately also exists in this part of the world. So, so the question logically would have been, okay, who are the stars in this and stuff like that. That's one. Secondly, as Barkha rightly answered, we do want to mention to the world that while we get a LA Times review, that we are not running away from the Indian audiences out here. So we chose theaters in 7 cities right now, which are in Indian-centric places, like New Jersey, like DC, like Dallas, like here, like Berkeley. Now Berkeley is a strange mix because that's a multi-ethnic mix. So what we are saying is a lot of theaters are determined by the kind of audience that we see over there, and we didn't see that in Century, so hence we chose these 7.
Yeah, I think in a way it's a limited release, and it's not a very stereotypical Bollywood film. From what I understand, it's a new age cinema. You know, when we watch it, when you guys watch it, you will understand what I mean. For exhibitors and distributors out here and theatre owners to understand the sensibility of new cinema, I think will take a little while. And once the news spread out, you know, so I'm sure next time they'll be more acceptable, more open in taking content like this. Everybody in India or abroad wants to see Bollywood emerging. You know, I'm not saying, I grew up in Ashok films, so did I think everybody else. I grew up watching Amitabh Bachchan films, and so did everybody else in this room. I mean, I'm not saying that that's bad, but we have to evolve. We have to have something which is more different, and there is so much talent in India. You know, we just see movie coming out of few camps. What happens to everybody else or anybody else in this room who has aspirations to be a director or a writer or an actor? We should just keep our dreams as a fantasy and never think about it, or we should do something about it. So Vivek and I decided to form TGC with this thought. You know, that there has to be a platform for people who have talent. You know, and I'm not just saying that vague idea of talent. Like this team was put up, they were very structured, they were very clear what they wanted to do. So there has to be a way that, you know, we can showcase more stuff. We can say, yes, we do have intelligent filmmakers. And we don't really have to rely on stars to make a product. There is something called art, there's something called cinema. It's not just business. It is show business. Show me something more interesting. You know? Hence we are here, and it's a limited start. I mean, I would say it's a little gradual start, but I'm sure it will pick up.